Okay, that was awesome. That was awesome. And that's a nice amount of souls. And I'm so glad that I did Coiled Sword Fragment out of there in the beginning, because... Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. And bonfire, thank you. No teleporting away this time around. I'm lighting this there. That's a lot of feathers. The angelic belief of Lothric. I've just got so many questions. But, as I said, I'm glad that I actually Coiled Sword Fragment out of there to recuperate, because that first attempt was horrendous. Attacks that I easily can avoid. Normal sword strikes. That was just a disgrace from my side. But anyway, let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look. Cinders of a Lord, left by Prince Lothric. If the lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return as cinders. The Lothric bloodline was obsessed with creating a worthy heir, and when this proved impossible, resorted to unspeakable means. Suffice it to say, the path to linking the fire is a cursed one indeed. Yeah. And the soul itself, anything there? The twin princes? The two princes rejected their duty to become lords of Cinder and settled down far, far away to watch the fire fade from a distance. A curse makes their souls nearly inseparable. To the point where one dies, the other resurrects them. I mean, Lothric, that is pretty mental if you ask me. But, so many feathers. But they wanted the same as me, theoretically. Right? Sort of. I don't know. I really don't know anymore. Anyway, is there a way up there by any chance? Right? Beware of liar. I'm also guessing it's gonna be a lie. There's not gonna be anything here. Because here it says try left. No? No try left? I am disappointed. But no, that was a cool fight. So, yeah. That means we have all the Lord Souls now. And if I place this final one, we will be entering the end game. Well, it's a bit too early for that. Greetings, Lutleth.
Aha, thou returned.
Yup.
So,
Basically, I want to know, what do we get for this soul? And also, where the hell is it? Lothric's Holy Sword. Okay, dexterity and faith-based. Why is it faith-based? I mean, yeah. Prince Lothric's straight sword, blessed by Emma with potent magic. Young Lothric was meant to be a champion, and was expected to wield this platinum sword. But some things will remain distant dreams forever. With skill Sacred Lothric Light. Assume stance to imbue sword with Sacred Light. Use strong attack to release light together with a great thrust of the sword. Sounds awesome, but faith-based, so no thanks. And is this the one? Lorian's Greatsword. Ultra Greatsword of Lorian, Prince Lothric's older brother. Cast in smoldering molten steel and stained black. Before Lorian embraced his brother's curse, he was a knight who single-handedly slayed the demon prince. But the victory eternally scorched his sword with flame. The Flame of Lorian lunged forward to transform Smolder into flame and follow with strong attack to launch flame across the ground. So basically some of the boss attacks that... I like that, how some of these weapons gain the boss attacks. But, okay. From my understanding, isn't it usually a case of the oldest takes the throne next? So shouldn't that have meant that Lorian was meant to take the throne? But in this case it was Lothric who took the throne. Which of the two was the Holy King? Because apparently it's supposed to be Lothric, but Lothric was younger, and how does all of that work? Anyway, anything to say?
the eyes show a world.
I know about that. Anything else?
The eyes.
No. Okay, so
I took the mantle
that basically
of
means
Cinder
if
of
I
Light.
place down the final Cinders of a Lord, we will be moving into endgame. Too early for that. There's still a lot of other stuff that I still want to do before we get to that point in time. But first, leveling up. And that is one more strength level for me. Thank you very much.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yep.
Mayst thou.
Okay, so, do you have anything to sell? Anything new? Any armor of any kind? Did you have this one already or not? Because right now I can't remember. Helm, named after a god of war, the armor of the Ferocile Lion Knights was preserved even after the destruction of their homeland, and is mentioned in numerous legends, alongside the names of those who are said to have gone beyond death. The Faram Helm. Nice. So, those have said to have gone beyond death. Is that referring to basically our character in Dark Souls 2? Who took the crown and basically lived forever? Also Sirius's armor. Attire of a knight from the Sunless Realms known from their resistance to both magic and dark. Formed of a silk veil and silver headband. Sunless knights serve the nameless moon, and perhaps it is for this reason the attire casts a feminine silhouette. She's gone, yeah.
Ashen One, be sure.
She's no longer here. Is that the final moment where she would help us? Like, she would only help us for the Lothric Lorian fight? And then she's gone? Ah, shame. Anyway, anything else? Lorian's Helm. Armor of Prince Lothric's older brother Lorian. This black-dyed brass helm is patterned with flame. Lorian, raised as a knight, is said to have been left mute and crippled by his youngest brother's curse. It is also said that Lorian in fact wished it so. Okay.
You know, for someone who was crippled, which is also kinda grim because we basically just bullied a crippled person, Lorian was rather nimble with his teleportation tricks. It goes to show that you should never underestimate someone.
How? Mute and left crippled by his youngest brother's curse, but... I'm just confused. I need VatiVidya videos after I'm done with this playthrough. But nonetheless, pretty sweet. Ooh, Black Hand hat. Attire of hunters known as the King's Black Hands. This wide-brimmed hat is emblematic of that role. Black Hand was a title established to honor hunters who served successive kings. To date, no more than 3 such individuals have borne this distinction. I think they're no longer alive. Let's say that. Black Hand armor. A black cape covers leather armor, shrouding the wearer in darkness, and the rest same as before. Okay, I guess interesting. However, I have a few souls. I'm tempted just to see if this would suit me. I think not, because I would lose out on my wondrous, amazing mask. Yeah, that's a clear no. That's a clear no. I do not want to see that ugly beef jerky mug. That's a lot better. So much better. That's a waste of souls. Anyway, thank you. In any case, I have souls to level up. If I spend some more on extra souls, sell some. However, there's a fair few tidbits still left to explore. Things I have avoided, things I need to revisit. So, Andre, I'm going to need your assistance, I think. And that is one happy customer. Well, I'll leave you guys in the dark for a little bit. You'll just wait and see.
Oh, and
Grey Rat, you too. Thank you very much. You were the final piece to the puzzle. Let's go and do what has basically been left behind for way too long. What was the thing that I said all the way in the very beginning? Something about This is something along the lines of return here in 30 to 40 levels. Wyvern. Okay, this would have worked better if the Wyvern was there, but yeah, return in 30 to 40 levels. Is 70 to 80 levels a bit too much, maybe? Quite possibly. Anyway, we have got ourselves a dragon or a Wyvern to slay. However, since I'm actually tackling things from this side instead of the other sides, I'm not entirely sure how bad of a choice it is to actually kill stuff over here when there's gonna be a dragon real soon. Oh, he only appeared once I was at the top, wasn't he? I think that was the case. It's been too long! Can you please not just shoot? Anyway, yeah, dragon slaying, that kind of stuff. Give me a few more seconds, we'll get to this real soon. Dragon. What? Wait, what? Dragon? Where? I'm sorry, but has anyone by any chance seen a Wyvern? Maybe? Anyone? Anywhere? Hi, Wyvern? No one? Where? Where is it? Don't tell me that Don't tell me that the Wyvern that we basically killed with the black goop and such was the Wyvern that was supposed to appear over here. There has to be a trigger point. There has to be a trigger point. He has to be around here. Right? Dude, where is your brother? Come on. Please. Tell me he's still around. Come on, come on, come on, dragon. I'm not happy with that. I bloody planned my revenge with a Dragon Slayer Greybow +4 with 20 strength that we very recently got and a bloody ton of, where are they? Dragon Slayer Great Arrows. And you're telling me you don't show up? Really? It would have been perfect to just go over here, just face you with the fire and all that kind of stuff, and just shoot. What? What? How? Oh, that's how it. It would have been so great to just do this. Why does this not work the way I had it in mind? Okay, do you now work? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm not really sure why the whole changing of arrows did not really work out. But anyway, this would have been the perfect opportunity to just shoot the bloody dragon right in the muzzle. Something along those lines. Well, luckily, that was not the only Wyvern. But in the meantime, you, Lodge of Deserted Corpse, thank you. These are all beginner items that I could theoretically have picked up in the beginning. I'm sad. I'm really disappointed by this. Claymore, hi. I really had hoped for that confrontation with that thing, but fine. Okay, Ember, brilliant, club. Okay, so Claymore and club. Let's take a look. The Claymore, an unusually large and heavy greatsword normally wielded with 2 hands. This highly versatile weapon can be swung broadly or thrusted. Okay, sweet. And what about the club? Or did we already pick up a club in the past? No, we did not. A simple wooden club characterized by savage leaping attacks. This crude, bladeless strike weapon is effective against most foes and can break the guard of a shield. Sweet. So, in that case, what was behind this door? There was no key needed. That is leading me right to there. Enemies? You could have encountered your mimic. Your very first mimic. This early? Ooh, that is terrifying. That is terrifying. Anything else? No illusory walls? Anything? I mean, yay for this door opening up and such, and... Nothing else here? No. Ah, this is kind of a letdown. Oh well. Just means... For the sake of fairness, where is it? There we go, my trusty S-stock, the way I started all of this. Although I might have had a spear at this point in time already, but just to keep it a little bit fair. Greetings, friends! How are you doing? Honestly, this might be a mistake. This might be... It's not a mistake. Friends, go. No, no grabbing. I shall not be grabbed by a mimic. I refuse it. Just go down. Thank you. So, would you drop an infused battle axe? Okay, cool. But that is just a normal battle axe in that case? Or is it? Deep battle axe or just normal battle axe. Easily wielded axe crafted for battle and inflicting standard damage. Its weight can be used to inflict high damage, but must be used carefully as it leaves its wielder open to retaliation. But it's cool to have an infused weapon this early on in the game. But in general, I am still quite disappointed that the dragon is not here. Our Wyvern slaying career might have been a bust, but that does not mean that we can't reminisce of the victories that we did achieve in the past, which means Stray Demon, hi friend, and as someone told me, return to this area and there would be something. And I did not pick you up before, so you've got to be it. So what has drawn me all the way over here? Havel's armor! Oh, nice! Oh, that is... Okay, I guess theoretically you could have been redirected to this place after you defeated Havel. Like, oh wait, I defeated Havel in Archdragon Peak. This demon, this stray demon, his soul was transposed into the Ring of Havel, but for it to appear now, still weird. Anyway, Havel's armor, I'll take it. Armor as if hewn from a giant boulder. Highly protective, but excessively heavy. The warriors who followed Havel the Rock never flinched, nor retreated from battle, crushing any foe that stood in their way. Well, I am not fit to be a Havel knight. That much is clear. But even so, it's a nice pickup. So, thank you very much. Which means, onwards to the next area that we need to revisit. And for this next area, I'm going to need to do a little bit of preparation. So, for this next bit, there is supposed to be two sides to this coin, basically. One of them being that there apparently, in this wasteland, there's a wall that can be destroyed by using the ballista that hides something that was worth returning to. I don't know where. And before I switch that thing on, I first want to see what my options in regards to walls like this are. So let me take a quick look, see if I can find anything. Okay, well, that finding portion was pretty easy. It is behind this one. Oh god. So, activate the ballista, make it shoot this, grab the item, and flee. Well, that's basically the plan, which first means we've got to get back all the way up there. Yay, this is gonna be fun! And the worst part is, I don't remember the layout of this place that well. My horrible memory is not helping me out here. Which means... time for a montage? Okay, that was not necessary, but it was fun. Okay, this might have been a mistake. This might have been a mistake. This probably was a mistake. Almost there, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. And here we are. Mission complete. Which means I'm about to plunge myself into a whole lot of madness. Because honestly, who in their right mind would set these gears back in motion? And back we go through the hell. I'm beginning to think that activating it and running back might not have been the best course of action. Yeah, we're safe, we're safe. Back we go. Now, as I mentioned, there were two sides to this little trip. The first part, we succeeded. The second part, I am not 100% certain about. I'll be very honest, I'm not 100% certain about this. There's no illusory wall here. You are just so poor. Very poor. Wait. Rated poor, and it has one appraisal. I guess that works out. Anyway, yeah, fire. You might have seen it, but I have flash sweat here. Together, with a bit of pyromancy. I can do this. I hope. I really hope. We had defenses. We had the flamestone plate ring. Do we have anything else that can help us survive against fire? I'm not too sure. Let me take a quick look. Alright, I've got the Estus ring to increase the HP restore with the Estus flask, because I'm going to need the healing from this. I've got the Ring of Favor, same as for flamestone plate ring for fire absorption. I've got red bug pellets, hoping that these will help me out, and I've got flash sweat. I don't know how well these buffs work together, so yeah, basically, let's hope for the best, shall we? Let's hope for the best. There we go. That is one. Then we have that one. And we charge. We charge. We charge. We charge. That's an ember. And drink. 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 Drink more. And take. Sacred flame. Sacred flame. Sacred flame. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Well, that worked. That could not have gone any better. Well, it could have, maybe. Anyway, there's one fire area, and there's one more remaining. And this area might be a bit worse to deal with, because I believe there were slimes. I'm pretty sure there were slimes. I'm not 100% certain about how I'm going to handle this one, so give me a moment. I am gonna see if I can figure out a safe passage, or a passage as safe as possible. Alright, I think that is all the slimes taken care of. Which begs the question, how? I think best jump down the hole, take the item all the way in the back, keep on drinking, keep on running, take the item in front of here, keep on drinking, keep on running. I hope this is gonna go well. Bug pellets, together with flash sweat, together with just... Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that's a lot of damage, that's a lot of damage, that's a lot of damage. Ah! No, 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 there's another slime here. There's another slime here. I thought... take it, take it, take it. White hair talisman. Run, flee, 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 drink, flee, drink. White hair talisman, brilliant. Toxic mist. No, 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 no. There was no need to panic. No need to panic at all. God, I hate that. Okay, well, we did it. Yay, me. Now I need some burn heal. And back to the bonfire we go. Thank God. So happy to see you, my friend. So happy to see you. I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to make it. That was kind of terrifying. But anyway, that means we did everything in the demon runes that only leaves that wall. So, yeah. Let's see if our dancing moves are still up to par. The 1, 2, 3 shuffle of panic and distress. We can do it. I mean, we can safely hide behind. Okay, yeah, we can hide behind here. I hope. Thank you. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, lure the ballista. 1, 2, and we're safe. Okay, that wall, that wall, that wall. Wait for it to shoot, wait for it to shoot. Where is it? I can't properly see. There you are. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and flee. Flee, flee. I'm over here! Okay, you know what? I was trying to praise the sun, but never mind. I can't deal with that. We did it! Yes! Perfect! That's... Okay, 1, 2, 3, and it is Speckled stone plate ring. You, my friend, I did it! Ha 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 ha! I have conquered this. Ow. Okay, maybe not entirely, but I've mostly conquered this area. Alright, yeah, we picked up a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go back to Filing Shrine. This is gonna end badly. I should have just made it to safer grounds. I am going back to Filing Shrine. Nice, quiet, peaceful, and read up on what the hell we all just picked up. The sacred flame. The word flame burrows inside foes and ignites. Pyromancy taught among savages. Flame burrows inside foes and ignites, originally used in a ceremony for cleansing sacrificial impurities, thereby lending the spell its name. As barbaric as it seems, this may in fact be quite fitting for the savage pyromancers who consider themselves servants of the divine. I don't like it. Really don't like it. Toxic Mist, unique pyromancy of Enki that never gained currency in the Great Swamp, creates an intense poison mist. Driven from the Great Swamp, they say that at the end of his journey, Enki happened upon a virulent poison and a young lady. Yep, the Fair Maiden. The White Hair Talisman, a talisman made from a lock of white hair. This lock of hair belonged to a deformed member of the Chaos Witches, mothers of the art of pyromancy. Fashioned into a talisman, it enables the wielder to cast both miracles and pyromancies with skill combustion, which is basically pyromancy. That's cool. Not for me, but still, as always, pretty cool. And finally, the Speckled Stoneplate Ring. Stoneplates are symbols of true knights, and speckled stoneplates are granted to those who face an endless journey. Slightly increases magic, lightning, fire, and dark damage absorption. Happy to have it. Really happy to have it. Well, that is that done. And that means onwards to the next pyromancy-related tidbits. Wolnir, I'm home! There it is. I was told about it, and also in the recordings. When I was standing over here, I saw a glimmer, real short glimmer, high. Apparently the item that was inside of the Wolnir fight, that we never picked up, it appears over here. Grave Warden Pyromancy Tome. Thank you very much. Learn Black Flame Pyromancies. Oh boy. A Pyromancy Tome of the Grave Warden from the Karthus Catacombs. Give to the Pyromancer Master to learn Black Flame sorceries. High Lord Wolnir of Karthus succumbed to the Abyss. But the Pyromancer later became a Grave Warden and discovered the Black Flame. Okay, cool, I guess. Pretty cool. Which means we've got a book to deliver! Greetings, my friend. I've got something that you might like, I think.
There you are, unkindled one.
At least, I expect you to like this. Grave Warden Pyromancy Tome.
I'm afraid I cannot accept this.
No.
This pyromancy tome is dark and delves into the depths of men where an untouchable flame resides. I cannot comprehend this myself, let alone teach it to you. It is a spell forbidden in the Great Swamp, and nearly everywhere else too.
Nearly everywhere else.
Only one terribly afflicted or burdened by deep sorrow could begin to understand this.
I might know a girl.
Do not be gone for long.
Carla, hi! How are you?
Ah, hello again. Thank goodness.
Yeah, something about the darkness of humanity, and apparently I can give you this. Do you want it?
Oh, another pyromancy tome, have we?
Uh-huh.
And one that resonates with the dark. Yes. Well suited to me. I may be a heretical sorcerer, but you bring me nothing but pyromancies. Fiendish little lad, you.
Well, I just happened to find the book, so I can't help it. And also, apparently I can give you this Deep Brill Divine Tome. Apparently her play of word, don't do this to me, is not in the case of it's going to hurt me, but more a case of it's going to bore me. It's miracles, it's So, still, I'm not too sure. She said she didn't want me to give it to her, even if that was sarcasm or not. I don't personally feel comfortable with giving this to her, so I'm not going to. But anyway, Fire Whip. Sweep foes with a Fire Whip. Primal pyromancy taught by Quilana, daughter of the Witch of Islith. Sweep foes with a Fire Whip. The caster manipulates the flames at will, making this an extremely difficult spell to use. Pyromancy is at once the knowledge of controlling flame and the knowledge that control is impossible. Yup. And Firestorm, Primal Pyromancy taught by Quilana. Surround the castle with multiple pillars of flame. The raging storm is indiscriminate, such is the intrinsic horror of the flame. Oh yeah. And reports. You already had this one though, didn't you? I think you had it. Delivering alert by flame, this tendency is element to the art of pyromancy, temporarily ally. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Yep, I will. That also means, didn't you had a book for sale?
Ah, our lord and rightful liege.
Yeah, don't place too much faith
Speak
in me.
freely, their lordship.
Purchase items, you sold the Londerbrill Divine Tome. I could try and give this to her, I guess. It's only 50, so I'll get it. Thank you.
Be safe,
Yup.
our lord.
So you didn't want the deep Braille Divine Tome, but I could offer you the Londor Braille Divine Tome.
Ah, you. How could you? Oh. I know. I know. I owe my life to you.
If you don't want to, just say it.
Fine then.
Hey,
But just this once, I will tell you this tale.
don't do something just because I ask
But
you
do
to.
understand, it will be my first time. I'll have no sniggering should I err.
Oh, don't worry. Okay, since we're going this route anyway, fine. I mean, you accepted it. Yeah, it's same as before. Okay, fine. Same as before. Yes, no sniggering. Brilliant. Dark sorceries. Okay, so what have we got in that case? I have got no clue what is new. Dark Blade. Reinforced right weapon with dark. Miracle of the Sable Church of Londor. The third daughter, Lorian, one of the founders of the Sable Church, is said to recount tales that portray the suffering and conflict of Hollows. Okay, Vow of Silence. Prevents spells in vicinity, including one's own. Members of the Sable Church are all trained swordsmen, each sworn only to the weapons as they bear the leaden silence of Londor. Cool. Dead again. Sacrilegious miracle of the Sable Church of Londor. Bless corpses, transforming them into traps. Londor, the Hollow Realm, is a society of undead, comprised of the corpses and shades of those who led unsavory lives. Is such blessing really something one must ponder? Maybe? Don't know. Deep protection. Miracle taught to inaugural deacons of the Cathedral of the Deep. Slightly boost attack, damage absorption and resistance, while also increasing stamina recovery speed. The Deep was originally a peaceful and sacred place, but became the final rest for many abhorrent things. This tale of the Deep offers protection for those who worship amidst those horrors. And Gnaw. Okay, interesting. Dark miracle taught in the Cathedral of the Deep summons insect swarm to feast on foes. These insects which lurk in the deep have tiny jaws lined with fangs that tear open the skin and burrow into the flesh in the blink of an eye, causing intense bleeding. So then what makes this different from Dorothy's gnawing, or whatever the name of that was? Anyway, sorry.
There is one thing that you should know.
You probably told me this already.
There is a dark...
Yeah. Again, sorry about the deep, divine Braille tome and all that kind of stuff. You could have still said no. I offered you a different Braille tome that was different from the previous one, so this one technically is kind of on you, because I was fully expecting you to not give the deep divine Braille tome. Whatever. I'm not claiming responsibility here. No, I'm not.
Knowing how painful the lava portion of the demon ruins was, I'd imagine that the big guy was happy he waited this long with grabbing those items. Sure, they might have ended up being useless to him, but at least he can say that he faced the fire.